in and out through the nose. Just allowing the next 75 minutes of rejuvenation just for you, away from any madness that's going on. Just refilling your cup. So just keeping the eyes closed wherever you are. If you are in Supta Baddha Konasana by taking the knees out, you just gently want to ground down through the hands and then draw the knees in towards each other. And then just gently on your inhale, hugging the knees in towards the chest. And we'll just make some little circles. And we'll begin just with the little circles in a clockwise direction. And just seeing whether you can start from small to bigger circles. Going as quickly or as slowly as you like. Staying with that breath in and out through the nose. And we'll go back in the opposite direction on your next exhale. Just massaging the sacrum, the lower part of the back. And just gently grounding down through the feet. So we're just going to begin with just a little flow through our bridge. So we take the feet at hip width. So if you look up, it means that you should be able to fit 2 fists in between your knees, between the legs. We gently ground down through the hands and taking the tips of the fingers right to the edges of the heels, keeping the neck nice and straight and grounded, so trying not to move it. We just gently push down through the hands, and on the inhale, lifting up through our pelvis, grounding down through our feet, so pushing away from the ground. So nice and slowly, you're tucking the chin in towards the sternum. So stimulating our thyroid and parathyroid glands. On your exhale, rolling down nice and slowly, rolling down each vertebrae till you get to the bottom. And then again, we begin again, grounding down through the feet, nice and slowly lifting up all the way to the top as we hold. And exhale, lowering down. Coming all the way down again and up on your inhale, so just going with your rhythm. Let's just hold at the top this time. So should be engaging your glutes, your bottom, pressing down through the feet, and just gently tucking that chin in towards the sternum. Staying with your breath. Noticing the belly rise and fall. So if you are using your yogic breath, you're breathing into the diaphragm, so avoiding that chest breathing. Gently on your exhale, let's lower down again. This time on your inhale, just sweeping the arms up overhead. So hopefully you've got room, so it's just the arms first. Reaching them up. And exhale, release the hands now beside the body. And again, so inhale, reach the arms up overhead, stretching out through the arms and shoulders. And exhale. So let's bring in both movements. So grounding down through the hands, lifting through the pelvis and taking the arms up overhead. So let's hold once we get stretched out through the arms and lifted through the pelvis. Going with your own rhythm, exhale, lowering down. Inhale all the way up. So just go with your own rhythm. If you want to go faster, you're welcome to go faster. If you want to go gentle, just go gentle. Seeing whether you can hold at the top before you lower all the way down again. trying to really concentrate on your alignment of the spine, the arms, the feet, pushing into the feet. The next time you come to the top with the arms up overhead, let's hold. So holding, just continuing to breathe as you push down through the feet, and exhale, rolling all the way down. On your inhale, let's draw knees in towards the chest, and on your exhale, squeezing. So gently on your inhale, let's lift the head up towards the knees. So just engaging our core, Uddiyana Bandha. Just holding. Well done, guys. And exhale. Let's again now take hold of our right leg, and on your exhale, extend through the left. So left foot should be flexed. On your exhale, squeeze right leg in towards the chest, and then we'll take right hand, gently take leg out to right side. So we're opening through the hips. You may want to take left hand just alongside the body. At the same time, circling through right ankle. So just waking up the body, nice and easy. So our Hatha is a slower practice, but it can still be strong. So on your exhale, back in the opposite direction, through the ankles. Staying with your breath. On your inhale, right hand to right knee, drawing it back to center, and we'll swap hands. Left hand to right knee, and we'll take a twist to left side. So left hand gently pushes down on right leg. Just make sure right shoulder is grounded. You can take right arm out beside the body. Gaze over towards right arm. At the same time, just using your breath as you exhale, as you draw that right leg. Maybe as far as it feels comfortable, no force. Well done. Inhale back to center. Drawing your left leg in to meet the right, squeezing in on the inhale. And let's just exhale, releasing right leg down the length of the mat. Flexing the foot. Well done. Squeezing left leg in towards the chest. And then we'll gently take left leg out to left side. So opening up through your hips. Ground down right hand. So just remember, you can modify to suit your practice at any time. Inhale, taking left leg now to twist over towards right side. Making sure that both shoulder blades are grounded. Noticing now whether you do have the belly button drawing back towards the spine, our Uddiyana Bandha, our core lock. And inhale back to center. Drawing both legs in towards the chest, and let's exhale, releasing the legs up towards the ceiling. So flexing the feet, engaging your core, just holding here for a few breaths. Remember, you can bend through the knees if you find too much pressure through the lower spine. Well done. Let's just gently draw the legs in towards the chest on your exhale. And then just rocking the body forwards and backwards. So you're taking your hands just where the hamstrings are, just rocking and massaging the lower part of the spine until you're ready to come all the way up. So you're going as far as you can up the spine, massaging. It's nice. And then all the way back up to a comfortable seat, or your comfortable seat may be extending the legs. So just gently taking the hands just beside the body. On your inhale, palms to touch up overhead. On your exhale, take your cactus arms, squeeze shoulder blades. Reaching forward, so round through the spine. And again, opening the arms. Squeezing the shoulder blades. Exhale, drawing the arms forward. And again, so inhale, opening up. Exhale again, reach forward. Let's hold, palms to touch. Engaging your core. And last time, opening up. And this time, as you release, we're going to hug the arms around the body. So right arm on top of left, squeezing through the shoulders. Just find a nice long spine. So we ground down through our sit bones. Well done. And releasing the hands beside the body. You may want to swap legs, so taking the opposite in front. Well done. And we'll inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, taking our cactus arms, so squeeze. Reaching forward, palms to touch. So really round through the spine. So you're drawing the arms forward, rounding. So tucking the chin. And inhale, opening up the heart. So really squeezing shoulder blades. Exhale, round, palms to touch. Well done. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale again. Oops. Next one we can hug. And again, so opening up the heart. And this time, let's hug the body. So seeing whether you can take the opposite hand on top, opposite arm, squeezing. Well done. Staying with your Ujjayi breath. You're always welcome through our limbering to close the eyes if you like. On your exhale, let's release. Taking a side stretch, so grounding down through right hand. You can either slide it forward, draw forearm down, or keep it extended. Reaching up through left arm. Taking your gaze up towards the ceiling, if that's in your practice. The idea is to try to keep a nice stretch through the left side of the body. And we'll inhale, lifting left arm, grounding it down, reaching up through right. Open the heart, looking upward. And again, so 2 more times. So exhale, ground, right hand, lifting up through left. Staying with the breath. And again, so inhale, ground left, reaching up through right. Maybe going a little bit further. And last time, ground right hand. Let's hold this one. So staying with your core. Just notice whether that left shoulder is up, so the heart is open. Well done. Inhale, ground left hand, reaching up, and let's hold this one. Looking up towards the ceiling if you like. Staying with your breath. And inhale all the way up. Well done, guys. Let's just gently walk the hands forward. I can't see if anyone's got their legs out. So just taking your little spider fingers, so up on the tips of the fingers. So the idea is to try to create that space and lengthening through the spine. So reaching forward, lifting up through the fingers, staying with your breath. Let us walk our hands to right side on the exhale. So first we inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walking hands to right side. So if you want a little bit more in this twist, you're grounding down through the hands and walking the hands even further to right side. It's completely up to you. Staying with your breath. Let's inhale as we lengthen through the arms. Exhale back to center. So stretching out the arms again, so finding length. You'll notice as we go along, you go a little bit deeper. Reaching the arms forward on the tips of the fingers. On your next exhale, walking hands over to left side this time. Again, if you're taking a deeper stretch, you ground down through hands and gently draw the body to left side. You kind of have chaturanga arms in this position. So staying with your breath. Let's inhale again. Lengthen the spine as much as you can, walking hands all the way back to the center. One last time, folding the body forward on the exhale. Just relax. Notice the body just gently melt into the mat. Let us inhale, coming all the way back up. We'll just do another twist through the spine. So fingers beside the body, tips of the fingers down. On your inhale, palms to touch. I'm going to scissor the arm. So right arm forward, left back. So gently twist to left side. Stay with your rhythm of your breath. And inhale, palms to touch, up overhead. Exhale to opposite side. And one last time, palms to touch. Exhale, take hands to eyebrow height. I'm going to draw the hands down towards the legs as we peel the palms apart. So pushing into the fingers. So you should feel a stretch through your forearms. Well done. And back to heart center. I'm going to come onto the hands and the knees into we might try a modified cat and cow to begin with. You can, if you like, stay in your tabletop to do your cat and cow, or you may want to take legs slightly together or taking knees together, taking hands out front of the body, enough room so the chest pops through. So if you are, it's a deeper stretch through the spine this way. So on your inhale, pushing the chest through the body, looking up. On your exhale, ground down through the hands, rounding through the spine, pushing away. So tucking chin towards sternum. And inhale. So your version, tabletop or kneeling. Exhale. So find your rhythm, tuck, chin. In. Inhale, looking up. So really work through the spine. Pushing down through the hands, tuck the chin. Let's go 3 more times just with your own rhythm. And then we come back just to our kneeling position. If you're okay with that, we're going to do an ankle stretch. Or if you like, you can miss the ankle stretch. So we take fingers beside the body just to support. And then gently, you may not come up as high as I do. It might be only just slightly. You're really concentrating on the feet being flat on the ground. And then on your inhale, lifting up through the knees. Now, it might feel uncomfortable, and for most it is uncomfortable. So the idea is to really stretch through the ankles. So if it is only a centimeter, that's absolutely fine. Or if you want to miss it altogether, please do so. And exhale, release. Let's come into our tabletop now. So we'll just do a quick work through our wrists. So on your inhale, let's draw the body over the wrist and back towards your pelvis. So nice big circles. Just remembering to spread the fingers nice and wide. Hasta bandha. So the index fingers are forward to protect the wrists. Back in the opposite direction. Well done. And let us just begin to come back to our neutral tabletop. We're going to ground down through the hands and gently just begin to tuck the toes under, pushing away from the ground. So you'll notice the legs are still bent, but I'm pushing the hands away from the ground to try to create that length through the arms and the spine. So just creating that space. Staying with your breath, and then gently on your exhale, just beginning to pedal through the legs. So any movement that allows you to gently wake up the legs this morning. So maybe bending one leg at a time. You may want to take a slight twist, looking under the armpits. Anything that will allow you to gently wake up. Just see whether you can ground down through the hands and just lift up through the balls of the feet. And at the same time, you're pushing away from the mat. So remember, you can rest at any time in your child's pose. Just finding that length. On your exhale, see whether you can draw the heels a little bit further down towards the mat. They don't have to be all the way. It's always, or it's never about the feet touching the ground. It's about creating length in the spine and the arms. On your next inhale, let's draw the body forward into our high plank. Just staying with your alignment, shoulders over the wrists, and just dropping the body so it's in a straight line. That's it. Engaging your core, Uddiyana Bandha. So creating heat. On your exhale, let's drop the knees, untuck the toes. Draw forearms down, chest, or you can come into half push-up. It's absolutely fine. So Bhujangasana. So from our Bhujangasana, so hands beside the shoulders, we're just going to move the arms forward to come into our Sphinx. So coming into our Sphinx, just for a moment. So taking elbows under our shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. Well done. I keep swapping directions. So just finding that length. If you like, you may want to ground down through the hands. You can either stay exactly where you are. We're just working through the spine. Or you may want to tuck your toes under and gently lift up into your forearm plank. You don't have to. Holding for 3 breaths if you like. And then lower down again into our Sphinx. Ground the hands, lifting up again. Forearm plank. Engaging the core. Well done. Lower down again. So untuck the toes. Sphinx. Good work. Let's take the hands wide here. So further away, less intense on the spine. So you can come up onto the tips of the fingers or flat hands. And then gently lift up, look over right shoulder. Well done. Feet should be out towards the edges of your mat. So don't come up too high if you feel strain through lower spine. Exhale, lower down. And lifting up, look over left shoulder. Holding, just stay with your breath. And exhale back to center once more time. So inhale, looking over right shoulder. Just bend the arms if you need to. Well done. Holding. Exhale back to center once more to left side. So inhale. Exhale, look over left shoulder. And release. Let's ground the hands beside the body, Bhujangasana. Hug the arms in. On your exhale, pushing back to our child's pose. So here, find that length through the spine, releasing any tension from the sacrum. Let's ground down through the hands. On your exhale, let's untuck the toes, extend through the legs again. Coming up onto the balls of the feet, we bend the knees and tiptoeing your feet. We're stepping to the front to our half lift. So hands to the shins. Find that length through the spine. So just notice if your spine is rounded up or whether you push your heart forward and you notice length through the spine. So just create that length. On your inhale, let's just gently, we can round through the spine here, coming all the way up to standing, palms to touch up overhead. Let's interlace the hands, pushing all the way up. So from here, let us take right leg over left, bending through the knees slightly, and on your exhale, swan dive all the way down. So fingertips to the ground, bend the knees as much as you need to. Well done. Inhale to our half lift, so we're looking forward. Good. Find that length through the spine. Remember, you can take hands to rest onto the legs. Exhale, let's fold. So bend the knees, tuck the head. Coming all the way up again. So inhale, taking the arms nice and wide, palms to touch. Interlace the hands, push palms all the way up. Well done. Exhale, release beside the body, and we'll swap sides. So taking left on your exhale over the right. Well done. Stay with your breath on the inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, so bending the knees for stability. Swan dive down, bending the knees. Well done. So Uttanasana, so hands beside the feet, tuck the head. Inhale to our half lift, so either fingertips to the ground or to the legs. We exhale, fold again, tuck the head. Inhale to our half lift. Well done. One last time, folding, just gently. And on your inhale, reaching all the way up, so palms to touch. Well done. Exhale, release the hands beside the body. And then we'll come to our mountain. So we're going to bring the big toes to touch. Slight gap in the heels, like there's a 10-cent piece behind the heels. Yes. It's very warm in here. Okay, so palms facing forward, hugging upper arms in towards the torso. Chin towards the sternum. Closing the eyes just for a moment. In and out through the nose. Relax the shoulders. So notice if they're away from the ears, so drop them down. Well done. So just grounding down gently. Lifting up through the toes and then placing the toes down one by one. Just creating that gripping sensation that we do when we have the, oh, that's so sweet. We're all holding hands. Sorry, just like we do in our Hasta Bandha with the hands. So just on your next inhale, let's take hands to heart and eyebrow center. Extend up overhead. We bend back. So let's go nice and slow. So exhale through our center line, so all the way down. Uttanasana, so bend the knees as much as you need to. Tuck the head. Inhale to our half lift, hands to the shins or towards the ground. We exhale, ground the hands and gently step feet back. So just notice whether the hands are at shoulder width, the feet are at hip width. So just gently on your exhale, let's drop the knees where we are. You can come into half push-up or knees, chest, so forearms down, chest, and pushing through. So the arms are a little bit wider. So the chest is through. Last rib still on the ground, so pushing forward. Heart shines forward. Tilt the chin. Well done. Pushing back to our child's pose. Spread the fingers wide. Let's untuck the toes, extend the legs. Adho Mukha Shavasana. So grounding down. Well done. On your next exhale, let's come up onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees, step or float to the front. We come into our half lift, so looking forward first. On your exhale, let's bend the knees, so into our Uttanasana. We're going to take hands just gently to the hips, wherever it feels comfortable. Staying with your stability. Because we're doing Hatha, we're going to go a little bit slower. So from here, we're going to step left leg back. Left leg back. Take the hands back alongside the body. So engaging your core. Well done. Reaching them forward on the inhale. So find that length through the body. Whoop. I almost fell over. Sorry, guys. Now I'm making everyone fall over. All right, so on your exhale, take hands to eyebrow heart. And from where we are, so we're in our Anjaneyasana. We're going to see whether we can hook that left arm. If you find that too much, just leave it. You can take the hands to the heart. If not, hooking left arm, right hand on left, and we're coming to a twist Engage your core, Uddiyana Bandha. If you find it too much, drop the back knee, which is absolutely fine. So finding a few breaths in this position. That's why Hatha or slow flow is more so about strength, stability, compared to the dynamic practice. It's faster. Let's release. Well done. Reaching the arms up. On your exhale, frame the front foot. So we'll come into an easy twist. So grounding down left hand. I'm going to raise that right up towards the ceiling. So stay with your breath. Well done. Good. On your exhale, lower that right hand. I'm going to drop the back knee. Untuck the toe. So just notice whether the knee is directly on top of ankle. We inhale, reach the arms up. So it's your choice always as to whether you take a slight back bend or quite upright. Never try to create any pain through that lower spine. Stay. Long arms. You can interlace them if you like. On your exhale, let's take hands to eyebrow height. And we frame the front foot. On your exhale, you might just take the hands slightly back, extending through front leg on the heel. So find that length through front leg. Heel grounds down. Length through the spine. So notice if you're rounding. Try to push the chest forward. And inhale, coming forward, reaching the arms up overhead. Good work. Again, so exhale, frame the foot. Extend through front leg. Heel grounds down. Create that space. Open the heart, push forward. Create a length through that spine. Well done. One last time. Reaching up. Holding, just staying with your breath. And on your exhale, take hands to eyebrow height. Let us frame the foot. We'll untuck the toes, that back leg, and we're going to step back. So use control, use the core, so we come into our plank. So we'll come into from here. Ground down through the hands in the core. On your exhale, let's take our heels to right side. So we're staggering the heels side by side to the right side. That's it. So from here, keeping that right hand grounded. If you feel comfortable, lifting up through left arm into a side plank. You can miss that. It's up to you. Exhale, release back to center. Ground down through the hands. Well done. Good work. On your exhale, let's drop the knees. Knees, chest, chin. We're going to come all the way down. So really coming down like a little snake, Bhujangasana. Ground down through hands, lifting up, squeeze the arms. Exhale, pushing back. Let's untuck the toes, extend the legs. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Again, find your length. I keep disappearing out of the camera. Well done. On your exhale, let's come up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, step or float to the front. On your exhale, Uttanasana, so hands beside the feet. Well done. We're going to come to our opposite side now. So bending the knees, taking the hands to the hips. Well done. On your exhale, engage your core. If you find that too much, take the hands to the heart. We're going to step right leg back. Yes. Release. Arms beside the body. So you're kind of trying to find a nice long line. Engage your core. Just remember, just make it your own. So staying with your breath. In and out through the nose. On your inhale, reaching forward. Long body, long arms. Stay with your breath. Ground down through your toes. On your exhale, frame the front foot. We ground right hand. Inhale, raise the left. So easy twist. Stay with your breath. Exhale, framing the foot. Let's drop that back knee, untuck the toe, coming into our Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Again, you can modify by gently taking back leg out a little longer or more upright. Reaching the arms up, find length. Notice if your core is engaged. On your exhale, let us take the hands down beside the body and extend through left leg. Heel, grounded, feet or toes back towards the face. So if the foot is extended, it's not as strong. So flex. On your inhale, let's bend through front leg, sweep the arms up. Find that length. And again, exhale, release the hands. Extend through front leg. Again, find length through the spine. So if you do have blocks and you wanted to use those, you can use them to push the body up. So imagine you're hinging from your hips. And again, so inhale, coming all the way up, reach the arms up overhead. Well done. Hello, Mala. And exhale. Last time, extending through that front leg. Good work, guys. Coming forward, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, frame the foot. Let's untuck the toe and now step left leg back. Find length. So it's all about strength. That's why we go nice and slow. So on your exhale, let's take heels towards left side. So you'll notice that the left arm should be a little bit further, not directly under the shoulder, a little bit further away. Then lifting up through the arms. Well done. If you can lift the hips nice and high, give you even more of a workout. Well done. Exhale, release back to center. If you like, you may want to go through chaturanga or drop the knees. So if you like, you may want to draw the body to elbows, flip the feet, inhale, up dog. Or Bhujangasana, meeting in downward facing dog. So ground down through the hands. Push away from the earth to create that length. Good work, guys. In and out through the nose. Stay with your breath. And we're going to draw the body down again into our high plank. So remember, if you find that this is too intense, you can always come down onto the knees. We're just going to work the core just a little. So from here, grounding down through the feet from our plank. On the inhale, we're going to take right knee in towards that taking right knee in towards the chest, round through the spine. Then we're going to draw the spine back to neutral and see whether we can just touch the right knee towards the ground. Then pushing back. Then we take left knee in towards the chest, push slightly up, so round through the spine, lower down, tap that left knee, and then come all the way back. Let's try again. So inhale, right knee in towards the chest, then round through the spine, tuck the head. Exhale, release right knee towards the ground, pushing out. Left side, inhale, left knee in towards the chest. Push round through the spine. Exhale, release, left knee to ground. Extend back. Let's go once more. Inhale, right knee to chest. Round through spine. Tuck the head. Let the right knee down to touch the ground. Exhale, release back. Last one. Inhale, left knee to chest. Round through the spine. Tuck the head. Inhale, back to neutral spine. Touch left knee down and extend back to plank. Well done. Lowering onto your forearms. You can have a little rest if you like. I know. Hello. So we'll have a little rest in our our sphinx, just for a moment. Then if you like, you may want to lift up again, finding a forearm plank. So we're using our core, working on strength. Let's just take a few breaths here. Well done, guys. Lower down onto the belly. Press the hands beside the body, Bhujangasana, coming all the way back. Well done. Spread the fingers wide. Let's untuck the toes, extend the legs. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Up on the balls of the feet on your exhale, and let's step or float to the front. Half lift. Exhale as we fold, Uttanasana. Inhale through our center line, so all the way up and back. Think about alignment. So exhale down our center line. Uttanasana, hands beside the feet. Inhale to a half lift. Stay with your breath. Exhale, ground the hands, spread the fingers, coming back to our plank. You can take the knees down or through chaturanga to the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, pushing back. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Remember, take your own version. Good. Up on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, step or float to the front. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Tuck the head. Inhale from here to our chairs to sweep the arms forward. We modify it. Sit. Well done, my loves. Close the eyes if you like. Just notice whether the spine is long. You slightly tuck the pelvis just a little, creating that length through the spine, lifting through the crown of the head. So just find your chair. On your exhale, take hands to eyebrow height. I'm going to frame the foot. Step back to our plank again. Spread fingers wide. Well done. On your exhale, knees, chest, chin, all through chaturanga. Your choice. Meeting in Adho Mukha Shavasana. Good. Ground down through hands. Left foot 45 now. Left foot, point the right toe. Come this way. Left foot, point right toe. And step right foot to right hand. Grounding down through back foot. On the inhale, just notice first if the hips are forward. If they're not, walk the feet slightly apart. So hips forward. Widen the stance if they're not forward. Reach the arms up. Let's stay here just for a few moments. On your exhale, let's reach the arms forward. So nice long arms. Open the heart still. Long through the spine. Well done. On your exhale, arms beside the body. Take right arm under left. Garudasana. Bend through front leg. You can either stay where you are or we'll float the arms down, the torso down on the exhale. So a little bit of a humble warrior modification. So we lower down. Well done. Ground down through that front foot. Notice if your core is engaged. Inhale slowly, coming all the way up. So pushing through that front foot. And again, lower. You can stay all the way up. Modify if you need to stretch out that front leg, it's okay. Inhale all the way up. Well done. Last time. I'm such a meanie. Exhale, lower down. Stay with your breath. Inhale all the way up. Release the arms back behind the spine. Lengthen through front leg. So our pyramid. So you can either adjust your stance slightly. So again, hips are forward. Open the heart. Exhale, folding forward, lifting up through the arms. Or you can release them, drawing the chest towards that extended leg. Good work. You can, if you like, release the arms beside the body. I'm going to come into a twist to right side. So you can either take left hand to rest on right leg, or just take it on the inside of that right foot. We're going to raise that right arm up. You can miss it altogether. Good work. And exhale, release. Let's bend through front leg again, and we'll pivot on that back foot, grounding the hands, stepping back, going through our vinyasa, so knees, chest, chin if you like, or through chaturanga. So to the elbows, lifting up. Exhale. Meeting in downward facing dog. So just ground down, find your stability, and we'll prepare to come into opposite side. Turning right foot 45. Point the toe of that left leg, lifting up, and we'll step it towards that left hand. So just making sure your hips are forward. On your inhale, reach the arms up. So again, back foot will determine the way that the hips are facing, and it will be different for all of us. So reaching up, find length. On your exhale, arms forward, pressing through front leg, creating that length through the spine. Inhale, take the arms out beside the body, preparing for Garudasana arms. So taking left under right this time, right at the joints. So you can either lift up through the arms, creating a stronger stretch through the elbows, or gentler towards the chest. Let us float down or stay where you are. So on the exhale, left leg out to left side, slightly lowering down. With your breath, stay with the flow of the breath. And we come up. So inhale. Well done, guys. And again, so lower down, exhale. And inhale, coming all the way up. Last time, exhale, lower down. Let's hold for a little bit longer on this last one. Staying there. In and out through the nose. Aha! And coming up. Well done. Everyone did the same thing then. Let's release the arms. Back behind the spine. Lengthen through front leg. So we open the heart, shoulders back. And exhale, folding forward. So seeing whether, again, you can hinge from your hips, keeping the spine long. When the arms are in this position, it's easier to keep the spine long because you tend not to be able to round. Well done. You can always micro bend through the legs. On your exhale, releasing the arms if you like. I'm going to gently come into our twist opposite side. You can either stay where you are, even resting hands on the thighs, or take right hand to the left leg. And on your inhale, so using that for your balance, we inhale, raise that left arm. You may even take left arm to the hip. Well done. And exhale, release. Let's bend through that front leg and we'll pivot. This time, instead of vinyasa, we're going to step our feet to the front. Well done. So staying in our Uttanasana, let us inhale to our half lift. Well done. Exhale, release again, tuck the head. And let's roll all the way up through the spine. Well done. So just coming all the way to standing. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. We'll just do a little bit more standing. So we are going to turn our bodies right. I'm going to turn right. I'm going to try to do my, it's up to you whether you can face forward to me, but if not, I'll try to guide us best I can. So we're going to take the hands to the heart and take, actually we were supposed to go the other way. Left, facing left side, taking the legs nice and wide, so a wide-legged stance, hands at the heart. So just gently, we're going to take that right foot forward, back foot 90 degrees. So we're going to come into our warrior two. So arms forward, well done. We just didn't flow there. So that's it. Just keeping the torso nice and centered. Knee directly on top of ankle. Just notice if the body's forward or whether we're nice and centered. On your exhale, let's take that left arm, just bind it around behind the body, and then take right hand to hold the left hand. That's it. So we open the heart, so slightly turning the body to left side. Then push down through front leg. Oh yeah. And then look forward. So notice how much deeper you may be in the position when you do draw the hips and the heart to left side. So warrior one is always forward, warrior two to left side. Well done. Staying with your breath, pressing through that front leg. On your inhale, let's release. Reaching forward, we flip the palm and reach all the way up. Left arm down, left leg, all binding. Notice again whether you're pressing still through that front leg. So the heart up towards the ceiling. Well done. Let's, on your inhale, release that front leg so nice and straight. On the exhale, unwind the arms. We'll come into our Utthita Trikonasana, so reaching forward, right arm to right leg, lifting up through left. So again, if you like a little modification, you can take that left arm behind to bind. And then what happens is we're lifting up through the shoulders. So opening the heart. You're welcome to take a micro bend. Stay with the breath in and out through the nose. Well done. Lowering if you can. On your exhale, let's unwind. Coming back to center, so we're in our star pose. So arms out beside the body and the opposite side. So now we take left foot forward, taking right foot 90 degrees. Bending through front leg. Knee directly on top of ankle. So again, let us this time bind left arm behind the body, right arm to hold the left. Notice now if we are turning our hips to right side. Well done. Taking the gaze forward, and now notice whether that knee, front knee, is in line with that middle toe. I know, it makes it such a deep posture there. So you slightly take that left knee back. Well done. Looking forward. Stay with your breath. In and out through the nose. Well done. Let us unwind. Arms out. Exhale, reaching forward. Flip the palm and back. Well done, guys. Up towards the ceiling. Woo. Bending, stretching through front leg. On your exhale, unwind the arms so to Utthita Trikonasana. Exhale, left arm forward, left arm to left leg. Reach up through right, or you can bind it. Open the heart. Imagine behind the body there's a wall, so your bottom isn't coming out, it's pushing forward, hips forward. Nice straight line at the back. So just avoid drawing the body forward. So the best way to do that is not to reach the arm as low as you can. You keep it upright and then sliding down the leg. Good adjusting, Vicky. Well done. On your inhale, coming all the way back up. Taking the feet forward, hands to the heart, and let's heel toe gently, feet together, coming to the front of your mat. I think it's time for cooling. So let us, nice and easy, palms to touch. Exhale all the way down, and let us bend the knees coming onto the bottom, flexing through the feet. So instead we might come into a modified forward bend. So you may want to take right foot into inner thigh or resting it on that left leg. Or you can take it back behind. So just be careful of the knee. Either way, be careful of the knee. So from here, finding length first through the spine, we inhale, reach up, and exhale, hinge from your hips coming forward. So it doesn't matter how far the arms go, just try to create that length through the spine. You can have a slight bend, which is fine, but just not a lot of rounding. Just closing your eyes. Hi, Brian. Oh, cuties. So just allow yourself to soften a little bit over time. Let's gently on your inhale, walk our spines back to neutral. We'll just come into a twist. So from where you are, just taking that right leg over left. On your inhale, reaching the arms up. We take left arm behind, right arm on the inside of that right leg. We lift as we lengthen and exhale as we twist. So just let the arm fall where it does. As always, modifying positions of binds. You can even bind that left arm around behind the body, and that helps keep the spine long as well. Flexing that extended foot and notice the difference. Let's exhale back to center, reaching the arms up and release. Shaking out that right leg, and we'll come to the opposite side. So same shape as you did on your right, you take your left leg and you try to mimic that same shape. So again, flexing right foot, we inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, folding forward, allowing yourself to land wherever it feels comfortable. You can hold onto the legs and bend through the arms to draw the body down a little lower. Closing the eyes. Staying with your breath. In and out through the nose. Let us gently, keeping the eyes closed if you like, drawing ourselves back to a long spine at the top, and then we take that left leg over the right, grounding down that left foot, and we'll take our twist. So hugging it right up there on the inhale, palms to touch. On your exhale, taking Right arm behind, had to think about it then. Left arm on the inside of that left leg. So as you inhale, push that left arm in towards that leg and lift through the heart or the crown of the head. And as you exhale, that's when you twist around. Notice where the belly button is pulling back towards the spine to protect the spine. Let's gently on your exhale, come back to center, reaching the arms up and release the hands. We'll extend through the legs, giving them a little bit of a wiggle. And let's just, before we come down, we'll come into our boat just for a moment, our half boat. So you can either ground the hands behind, you just take the shoulders back. Well done. Can take the arms out in front. Seeing whether you can cross that right leg over left and then ground the hands. So we're sort of coming down onto the bottom. See if you can lift yourself. Woo! And down again. It's hard. It's hard. You kind of have to draw your spine neutral and then lift. But I think I've got extra long arms, so never mind. But if you like, coming back to your half boat, let's try other side. So it's crossing left over right, because we'll have to try now, opposite side. Rolling the body forward. You engage the core, push down through the hands, lift. Oh, that one's harder. Sorry. Well done. It's hard. All right, so releasing, coming all the way down onto the spine. Oh, let us draw the knees in towards the chest. You're welcome to come into any inversion that you like. You may want to come into happy baby or even draw the feet together, soles of the feet together, pushing feet in towards the groin and then taking the knees slightly out. So you're really stretching out through the legs. You may even want to stretch them out, take it rolling over your head, or any inversion that feels good. So we've got lots of shoulder stands, Viparita Karani. Well done, guys. Good work. You've done really, really well today. A lot of heat building. Doesn't matter what your inversion looks like, as long as it's safe. You can always just remember when you're in your Viparita Karani, it is quite intense on the spine. So you can always take a little pillow or a blanket. So or in your own time, you may want to gently draw the knees in towards the chest. Just rocking from side to side or circling just to massage the sacrum. And gently bringing yourself into your Savasana. So you might want to pop your socks on Well done, guys. So just finding a nice, comfortable position. Just closing your eyes. And just beginning to let go of the breath and just come back to your natural rhythm. Still breathing in and out through the nose. Just softening the body a little bit more on your exhale. Maybe just scanning the body now and noticing how you're feeling now opposed to when you began. Is there any areas of tenderness? Just notice the subtleties of the body. Noticing the flow of energy throughout the body as you've now stimulated the lymphatic system through your muscle contraction, helping to eliminate pathogens or little invaders, giving the body a helping hand. Not only that, but having the opportunity to stimulate the calming part of the nervous system. And when we're able to do that opposed to the fight and flight, just means that we can bring our functioning of the body and the mind back to optimum. So you notice in other exercises, the stimulation of the calm is not included, and that's why you feel so good after your practice. The body gets to feel what it should feel like without all the stresses. So allow your body to heal. Allow it to begin to function as it should. Maybe you've all been feeling, or for those that aren't working at the moment that are at home, feeling some stresses melt away, getting back to feeling good, without all the madness in our day-to-day. But just give thanks to yourself for being so dedicated to your practice that no matter what, you're still here, doing something for yourself to have a better life. So without interruption to your body, just begin to bring your awareness back to your room or your space, noticing the body pressed against the mat or the ground below you. Maybe you'd like to deepen your breath and bring life back into the body. Maybe bringing some gentle movement to the fingers and the toes. If you feel like stretching out the arms or the legs, maybe gently drawing the knees in towards the chest and rocking the body from side to side until you're ready to take your legs down to your favorite. Left for low blood pressure, right for high, or just whatever feels good. And when you feel ready, just bringing yourself up to a comfortable seat. And we'll take the hands to prayer position at the heart. And we'll finalize our practice with one round of Om if you'd like to join me. So we'll inhale to Om. So inhale. We'll take the hands to eyebrow center and bow forward to our internal selves. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, may there be peace, may there be peace. Namaste, beautiful yoginis.
Namaste. Namaste. you, Dani.
Thank you. Can I read you something? Just one thing. I keep pulling out this card. Every time, the last few days, I haven't read it to anyone, but I keep pulling it out and I'm like, okay, angels, tell us what we need to know. And it's like innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, and no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Bye, lovelies.
Bye.
Have a beautiful day.